The €50 million lawsuit was supposed to destroy me. Instead, it gave me exactly what I needed, a reason to stop hiding. When someone tries to erase you from existence, you have two choices. Disappear quietly or make so much noise that the whole world has to listen. I chose noise. Fashion Week was 48 hours away. While Viktor Petrov's lawyers filed motions to freeze my assets and prevent me from showing any collection, I was making phone calls that would bring down his entire empire. Because the one mistake powerful men always make is underestimating how much evidence angry women can collect. Marie found me in the hidden workshop at dawn, surrounded by laptops, financial documents, and 3 years' worth of recorded conversations. She looked terrified and exhausted, like someone carrying news that could kill. There's something you need to know about Fashion Week, she said, setting down a thick manila folder. Something about who's really behind your collection. I looked up from the computer screen where I'd been tracing Victor's money through shell companies and offshore accounts. What do you mean? Margot called me. Your old classmate from fashion school. She's been working for her Aunt Celeste all this time, feeding them information about your work, your processes, your inspiration sources. The betrayal hit like a physical blow. Margot Dubois. The girl who had tormented me in school, who had questioned my belonging in their elite world. She had been reporting on me from the beginning. But that's not the worst part, Marie continued, opening the folder. Look at these. Inside were photographs of my upcoming Fashion Week collection. Not sketches or early prototypes. Finished pieces. Professional photography. Complete documentation of work that was supposed to be secret until the runway show. How is this possible? These pieces are locked in the workshop. Only we have access. Marie's expression grew even more pained. That's what I need to tell you. Gabriella has been photographing everything. Every piece, every fitting, every detail. She's been selling the documentation to Celeste's network. The world tilted sideways. Gabriella. My head seamstress. My mentor. The woman who had taught me that beautiful things come from broken places. The one person I had trusted completely throughout this entire nightmare. Are you certain? Marie pulled out her phone and played a recording. Gabriella's voice, speaking Italian to someone I couldn't identify. The collection is nearly complete. 12 pieces, all documented. The fashion show will be irrelevant. We'll have mass-produced copies in stores before she even walks the runway. The scope of the betrayal was breathtaking. Not just stealing my designs, but manufacturing them in advance. Flooding the market with copies before the originals ever appeared. Making my Fashion Week show look like I was copying mass-produced clothing instead of creating original art. How long has this been going on? Since the beginning. Since your first collection. Every design you've ever created has been photographed, copied, and sold to fast fashion manufacturers. You've been funding your own destruction. I looked around the workshop where Gabriella had spent months helping me create miracles from silk and crystal. Every conversation we'd shared, every technique she'd taught me, every moment of apparent loyalty had been a lie. The woman I trusted most had been my greatest enemy all along. Gabriella arrived at the workshop that afternoon like she owned it. Confident, maternal, carrying the sewing kit that had created so much beauty and so much betrayal. When she saw me waiting alone in the main room, something flickered in her expression. Guilt, maybe. Or just annoyance at being caught. Kara, she said, setting down her kit with practiced casualness. You look troubled. The stress of Fashion Week, yes. The stress of discovering that someone I trusted has been destroying me systematically for months. Her mask slipped for just a moment. Then the concerned mentor returned. I don't understand what you mean. I pulled out my phone and played the recording Marie had captured. Gabriella's voice filled the workshop, discussing my designs like commodities to be harvested and sold.